She said, sometimes when I be using the bathroom, sitting down on the toilet, sometimes I like to leave the door wide open so the aroma of me using the bathroom can get throughout the house. And then I purposely not wash my hands. And then throughout the day, I sniff my fingertips. I swear to God, she said that. I had to play it cool and not let her know how disgusting and how much of an mental patient I thought she was, and how much medication I think needs to be prescribed for her. I tried to just, stay away from all that. I just capped her down. I know somebody else that feel that same way. She was like, for real? I was like, yeah. She was like, hell yeah. No, I don't feel bad. I ain't know if you were going to judge me or not. So I'm like, hell no, I ain't going to judge you. So we just talking and talking and talking. I think I was talking to her for about 2 weeks, every day on the phone, before I finally convinced her to come put in an application at the prison. And I mean, I'm making it sound good, but I'm not lying, because everything I'm telling her is true. I'm telling her, like, we're going to get money together. You know what I'm saying? Because she was telling me about her little situation and that she been trying to stack money to go do this and do that, and she want to go on vacation, whatever. I told her, listen, if you come work at this prison, give me 3 months. If you drop for me every day, give me 3 months, you'll be able to go do all that, plus still have a whole bunch of rackets left over. And that's a fact. So my only concern was this: her coming into the prison, find out I'm lying and not really a blood, and then stop dropping for me. Because she's gonna drop for sure. We done talked about this. So I'm trying to sit back and think, like, damn, how the hell I wouldn't be able to capitalize no more. But then I'd be feeling stupid when she link in with the real blood, and then she cut me off, and then she started dropping for them, and then, you feel me, they doing their thing, and I ain't. I'm gonna be looking stupid. But that's something I'm preparing myself for. And like I said, I was just being greedy, bro, because to be honest, I didn't even really need it, bro. The amount of money I had at the time for a person that's in prison is extremely a lot of money, bro. I really could have just relaxed and waited that little time for that girl to come back. Or I could have just not messaged that girl and capping her down like I'm this or that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So she finally puts the application in online. Once she put the application in online, they call her back because she ain't got no felony. She ain't never been to jail, never even had a speeding ticket. She had never had no run-ins with the law. So she tell me one night that this specific day, she said, hey, that thing I did online, you feel me, they called me back. So I'm like, shit, all right, listen, do what we need to do. I'm telling her, man, I need to drop the first day. Because like I told y'all, I'm trying to capitalize, bro, because ain't no telling how long this gonna last. I'm already knowing in my mind I'm not gonna have a long run with her, because she's gonna find out I'm lying and I'm not a blood for real. I'm telling her we need to do it the first day. So she like, hell no, baby, I need to come in there and get it together first and try to see, you know what I'm saying, what it's looking like. I say, listen, I've been here for years and I am an orderly. I work up front. You ain't got to worry about none of that. If I'm telling you it's good, come on, baby, I love you. She was like, I love you too. I was like, yeah, baby, you know. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, man, I just met you 2 weeks ago. How the hell we love each other? And I was like, listen, I'm telling you, I got you, baby. I would never tell you nothing wrong. I would never put you in a bad situation. Now, and chain ain't game when it comes down to stuff like that. When I say stuff like that, I'm telling the truth. Not the I love you part, but the I never put you in a bad situation, and I'm gonna show you what to do, because you don't want nobody to go to jail, especially not nobody that's helping you or that coming to do something for you. You don't want to see nobody get arrested. So I would never tell her the wrong thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, just listen, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. For a 100% fact, for a 100% fact, this is how it's gonna go. You're gonna come up to that thing, they're gonna make you take your shoes off. They're gonna pat you down. Once they done patting you down, they're going to hit you with a wand, a metal detector. After they hit you with a metal detector, they're going to make you walk through another metal detector that's big and square. You got to walk through it. The other officer's going The other officer is going to do something like with your shoe, whether stick their hand in it or bend it, whatever they do. And then they're going to give you the shoes back. You put your shoes on and you're clear. You can walk through. Once you walk through, you're going to go through some doors where they're going to make you fill out another application and interview you, whatever, when they talk to you, whatever that process is. But there's 2 bathrooms right there. You go straight in there, pull that pack out of where the sun don't shine at, drop it in the trash can, grab some paper towels, wet it, throw it on top of it, and you're good. I'm going to handle it from there. She was like, oh, so I'm going to be able to see my baby? I said, hell yeah, I'm going to see you up there. She said, you better not be scared. You better throw that shit up too. I said, baby, I work in administration. Them folks don't know I'm blood. You can't come in there with none of that shit, man. Your ass going to get turned around. And then I was like, and I'm telling you, that red hair shit, they going to make you take that out. You can't, they not going to let you work in here with no red hair because I don't know if this gang shit is the reason, like the 100% reason, but I know I have heard the captain say before it's too much gang activity in the Georgia prison to allow their staff members to wear colors in their hair because then they kind of feel like it's representing the gang or something. The girl came, I'm out there buffing the flow. I got that thing shining. Boy, I got that flow looking wet, bro. I'm talking about, I promise you, the unit manager came in there one day and opened the door and was like, ooh. I was like, what? He was like, the flow wet? I say, no. He said, it's not. I say, no. He stepped on it. He said, boy, you got this flow right. Now I'm in there buffing the flow. I got the flow shining, looking wet. I see people coming through. I couldn't really see faces because when they opened the door, the sun was shining and that shit was damn near blinding me. But when she was walking through a little bit, she had that long red hair. Looked at that thing, thinging while she was walking. She looked at me. She was like, I love you. I was like, I love you too, baby. So I'm buffing it. So I purposely bring the buffer back coming this way so I could see through the glass doors when she go in there. So she go in there and sit down, bro. I'm like, folks, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get your ass up and get in that bathroom. So I wait like 30 seconds. She's still sitting there, bro. So I stop the buffer. I walk through the doors. I walk around so the people that's in these offices right here can't see me. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, and then I walk around and I go to asking people if they needed help or if they need their office swept out or something like that. They like, they good. I'm all the way back around this way. I see her going in the bathroom. So I was like, okay. But I'm so excited. I don't know why I was a little nervous at the same time, but I was so excited, bro. I'm like, bro, sometimes, bro, when stuff like that used to happen, I used to pinch myself like, nigga, did this shit really just happen? Or am I dreaming? Did I really just get on the phone, finesse something for 2 weeks, and now she's in here dropping off a package, a big old bomb of tobacco, or am I dreaming? So I'm just right there in that hallway, sweeping. Just sweeping down the hallway, the same hallway that she's on using the bathroom, because I need to get in there immediately. So while I'm sweeping, she come out and she looked back. I did like this, and she was like, so I put the broom down, like leaned it up against the wall. I went inside the men's bathroom and grabbed one of my garbage bags out my little stash, grabbed one of my garbage bags, grabbed a pair of gloves, came out of there, went over here, looked around, wasn't nobody right there except for the people who was interviewing. Knocked on the door, orderly, and then I pushed the door open a little bit, knocked again. I say orderly, ain't nobody say nothing. I pushed the door open, used the door stopper, stuck it in there with my feet, walked, grabbed cause the trash can used to sit up like on the wall, snatched it off the wall, then I walked kind of around the door. See, I opened the door, but I didn't push it all the way back to open it 100%. So I walked all the way, like kind of around the door, and I pulled the entire trash bag out of the female's trash can, tied a knot in it, dropped that bag inside of my other bag, then grabbed a fresh bag out the little stash spot I used to keep in the bathrooms, put a fresh bag in there, tied it up, went, clinked the toilets, clinked the, clinked the toilets, clinked the little handle that they used to flush it, came over here, clinked the sink, swept and mopped, threw all them dirty paper towels on top of the other garbage bag, and then I left out. Walked out, took this garbage bag to the back area where I used to chill at, went to the pack, and bro, there it was. It was a big old bomb of Chris Brown CDs. I took it from there, stashed it in my little spot, and went back to work like nothing ever happened. You know what I'm saying? And I just finished out the day. Like it was all smooth. Before I left, I grabbed the pack, took it back to the dorm, got to the dorm, busted down, bro. And it was just crazy how it just happened, bro. I went to making them calls. Hey, I got this for sale. I got that for sale. Got that for sale. Man, them folks it was gone. It was gone that day. So I talked to her. She was super happy. She was excited. When I cashed out that girl $500, she could not believe it, bro. She could not believe it. She was like, bro, you really just gave me $500 for bringing you something that costed $30, $40 out here. I say, yeah, that's how I'm coming, dog. So she was like, you a real ass blood. I say, hell yeah, baby. So we just talking, going along with it, bro. I'll probably say it took about a month. We thought she didn't get the job at first because it was just taking too long. It usually don't take that long for them to call somebody back and let them start working. So about a good month went by, and she called me one day and was like, hey, them folks just called me. They told me to come pick up my uniform. They told me I start this day and that day. So I'm like, hell yeah, bro. Let's do it, man. So she was like, but the only thing I'm worried about is, what if I'm not working in your dorm? What if they don't put me in your dorm? And I was like, it don't matter, baby, because I got a job working up front. Every single staff member that works at this prison has to pass through the area where I work in. It don't matter if you don't come to my dorm or not, but the only thing I'm telling you, do not be talking to none of these niggas, none of the blood homies, nobody. Don't be talking to nobody because these niggas is snakes. I'm just telling her a bunch of bullshit because I don't want you going no other dorm talking to a nigga and then you mention Bloody Bill and they be like, who the hell is that? And you be like, the dark-skinned bald head nigga over there in C-Building. And they be like, the only dark-skinned bald head nigga over there in C-Building name, Bill, that nigga GD. I just don't want it to come out like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of scaring her about these niggas. I'm like, man, you feel me? Some of the dogs on these dogs, they ain't right. They ain't real right, dog. Dog, they ain't real right. So they might goddamn try to put your ass in the blender. You know what I'm saying? So she like, all right, for sure, for sure. So I done cooked another one up, but this time it wasn't Chris Brown CDs, it was cream. Cause I had got like 10 ounces of cream from my cousin. This is probably our fourth, fifth time working this play. But I got 10 ounces of cream from my cousin. We was at the same prison at this time. And I had to give him 5 and I kept 5. And no, I'm not talking about the cousin that was talking about, I'm getting so thick. Not him. I'm talking about another cousin. And she brought like 5 of them in for me that first day, well, that first day that she started. And everything was smooth. They didn't put her in my dorm though, but they did put her on my yard. So I was in B building and they put her in A building. So that's the building next to me. I'm the orderly. So of course I can slip out and chop it up and kick it sometime. And then, you know, when they count, they all come over here. So I was seeing her throughout the day. When it was lunchtime, I can either leave for lunch or I can stay up there and go to child, but I was leaving purposely so I could come see her. Man, I'm over there. I'll go this way on purpose, so I got to pass her building at first. Then I go down to the bottom of the gate, start calling her name, acting like I need to get through the other gate, so she'll have to come walk with me. So she come walk with me, but it's just the way she looking. I could tell something ain't right. I'm like, hell she looking at me like that for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what poppin'? You all right? She looked at me. She was like, yeah, I'm all right. I'm like, why the hell you looking at me like that? She like, I don't know, man. I'm about to see something. I'll let you know after I see something. I said, what is you talking about? You got to see what? She was like, I don't know what you got going on, man. Did you get that stuff? I said, yeah, I got it. She said, so how much you finna send me? I said, I'm finna send you 1,200. She was like, all right. So I'm thinking she been talking to one of these niggas in this A building, and she done told him the business, and he's telling her that I'm ripping her off. I'm ripping her off and she could be getting way more money than what she getting. That's what's going through my mind. Because why you just ask me that? Now you finna go back and tell him, yeah, he said he gonna give me 1,200 for 5 ounces of cream. You know what I'm saying? So she get the gate open, she like, all right, go ahead. So I'll step through the gate, but I turn back and look at her. I'm like, baby, what's up? You having a bad day or something? What the hell you got going on? I'm like, because if anybody over there in that dorm fucking with you, I'll come over there. These niggas know me. They know about Bloody Bill. I'll come over there. She was like, nah, I'm all right. I'm about to just see something, though. I'm going to talk to you later. And she locked the gate and walked away. I'm like, man, what the hell the girl talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I go over here to my building. And as I'm walking up the salad port, I can hear, say, C-Bill. Say, C-Bill. I hear it from the inside of the dorm, though. I guess somebody thought that I was in the dorm, that they didn't realize that I wasn't in the dorm. So I tell the girl, she popped the door. So when I step in the dorm, it's like 3 of my guys together. They're like, so I walk down the steps, open the door, we step in the room. I'm like, what's up, folks? They're like, G, what the hell you got going on? I'm like, what the hell you mean? Nigga, I ain't got shit going on. What you mean? He like, man, what the fuck these folk calling from over here talking about something? You telling folks you a blood, you got some shit going on, talking about you a blood, G, what you got going on? You got to watch part 3 to see what happened next.
Y'all for 2 years, stay out the streets, that shit weak. Oh, you gang, make a mistake, them niggas gon' whoop your fucking feet. Sound too goofy to me. When I'm tired, you gotta leave, nobody around when I can see. I had a dream, the person I love the most killed me in my sleep. Yeah, you preaching, but you cuss. They understand, so let me lead how I lead. I'm trying to feed the minds of the lost niggas. You think it make you hard, but that shit really make you soft. It make you soft. Beat the nigga, for what? For what? Kill the nigga, for what? For what? Fuck on the play with the feelings, for what? That shit don't make you tough. Sick of this shit, I done had enough. The media is the parents now. That's what's raising our babies up. Got our babies twisting their fingers up. Saying fuck the ops. You don't even know what the beef is. You going off what your partner said. Reality ain't no beef. They beefing about the name of a street. Calling that nigga lame cause he got a degree. Calling that nigga lame cause he ain't in the street. Calling that nigga lame cause he got one bitch and he don't cheat. Y'all niggas